Yoshino Himikawa was the cutest character in the whole series and one of the game's best support character ever. Shy, cute, and strong, all the points needed for a person to cheer you on. So today I'm gonna take a look on how I utilized her as a stunning support for my team. First off, her skills. Her basic attack deals frost damage with up to 3 strikes, which in the final form of her skill tree, it will amount up to 4. So her first skill, Ice Storms, is a knockback type of skill, an emergency skill, as how I like to call it, that backs off the enemies in front to give you ample time to switch your character. Her second skill is the Ice Domain. She throws Yoshinon at the designated spot, which creates a damaging area of effect each time enemies are within it. Then finally, her third skill, Ice Storm, is a pulling type of skill that gathers enemies around a single spot and deals significant damage to them. These skills play an important role in her energy system. Her energy system is fairly simple to grasp, so each time she casts a skill, she generates 1 frost energy. When fully stacked, the next skill will trigger the Absolute Zero status. It is a 5-second long status wherein enemies within the area will be inflicted by Shiver and Slow. And note that these 2 effects are the key to her as a great support. Her entrance skill, Frost Shadow, inflicts frost damage to nearby enemies. To perfectly use this skill when groups of enemies are gathered is essential to give them a higher chance to get the Shiver status. Finally, her Awakening skill. It is a pretty common-like skill which deals massive frost damage to enemies in front. Note of the word front in the text because her skill does not hit all enemies on the screen. It does, rather it will hit them if you position her properly, either on the farthest left or the farthest right side of the field. Choosing which to ascend to the final or extreme stage is what differentiates the play of your Yoshino. For instance, at the start of my journey in playing the game, I came to prioritize Iron Thorns first. My reasoning is because of its low cooldown. Leveling this skill up first to the extreme gives a fan-shaped AoE attribute, whilst the final adds an explosion after unleashing the icicles. Now for Ice Domain, I would argue that in a true sense, this is Yoshino's best support skill. At the final form, which is this one, it rains down meteors that inflict freeze on enemies, a huge advantage in battle. In my build, I prioritize leveling Ice Storm to its final form. That's because of the pulling effect and icicle barrage it does to enemies. So all in all, what I'm trying to say is that my build for Yoshino is a ready-to-flee type of supporting character. That's because she has a knockback skill to both deal damage and create an escape route, along with a pulling damage skill that pulls the enemies and puts them in place in time for me to switch. But really, all her skills should be leveled up to its final stage to really shine in her role. Another thing to look out for is Yoshino's combat passives, which can be seen right here under the Skill Awakening hexagon. And if you've noticed here, you can see fragments, in this case minus 128 out of 300. If you reach a certain level cap, you can unlock certain passive, which are these things. For now, I unlocked the first one, and I can get to pick a variety out of these 4 passive skills. What I utilize right now for her as a good support is definitely this skill right here, Winter Shield. So the skill effect is when Yoshino or her teammates enter the battlefield, it absorbs 30% max HP as a shield. This takes effect when Yoshino is in the team, whether she is fighting or not, which is really helpful. So whenever I switch other characters or I would still retain the shield, and the shield's absorption rate is not that bad. It's actually a good emergency precaution. Let's do this. Despite being a B-ranked character when you first get her, I really genuinely believe that Yoshino is actually pretty strong in her own sense. Because it's not like she's only for support. She really shines out when she deals that insane amount of damage. Alright, the knockback, give me time to escape. Alright, gather all the enemies at once. Switch character. You know, this is one of the things I noticed when playing Yoshino for a long time. Is that the placement of... Oh, never mind. I think they fixed... Oh, they fixed it. I don't know if you noticed, but before I genuinely remember that Yoshinon was placed in her right hand. And when she's running here, she's placed at the right hand. Oh wait, no. Left hand, right hand. There we go. Get back! You know, I think this is really also one of the reasons why her skills are made up in this way. Because it really reflects her personality, you know. Knocking back, relying on Yoshinon, and the Icicle Storm to gather all her loved ones in one place. And destroy them. I'm just kidding. So, I mentioned earlier that I built her as a ready to flee type. Right? Get back! Run! Right? Pull them together. Run. Escape. Give her ample time to escape. Oh, never mind. Got caught. Don't worry, not to worry. You can always push them back. Hey, Yoshinon, help! Lure them in. There we go. Lure them in. You know, another way to look at this... Another way to look at this is that in order to activate Absolute Zero better, is to really just use all her skills at once. In cases like these, it's kind of okay, I guess. You don't be afraid to button smash all the skills. Use it as a last resort, so to speak. Because you can never be too safe. Alright, here's a good tip. Alright, so when you're at max stacks, I suggest using her ultimate skill to trigger it, or wait, any skill, as long as they're all ready, because you're gonna do a salvo of these skills to be able to utilize her well. Yep, there we go. Is that kill? Boom. I wonder how long I can go in the Illusion Corridor with only Yoshino. I mean, currently I'm at level floor 30 and my Yoshino is at level 65, which is the strongest out of all my spirits. I'm actually really curious to see how a support can do. Right. Just barrage everything. Yep. The salvo strategy works. Oops. Shielders mean nothing. Right, this from here. Kill. Come on. I'm fortunate to have her shield. Wait, did I explain the shield yet? Step back. Step back. What is this? Run, run, run. Mekamaru. Right. I wonder. Yep. Just salvoing it up. Right. Okay, the shield kind of works. Or not. Stop. Stop, robot. There we go. The end. Rod. Step back. Ow. Salvo. Just salvo. Ow! Absolute zero. Come on. Is that kill? Oh my! Beam only. Click to cover on that kill. Lol. Yes! Robots. Mind the robots. It's mostly mecha enemies. Mind the robots. Focus on the voice of Yoshino. There we go. Freeze. Oops. Ah! Hey, come here. There we go. That's it. Alright, better not miss this time. There we go. Perfectly positioned. Wow, bro, missing. Oh. Ah! No, my absolute zero. Release all the skills, and get away. Run. And that's how to run away. For whatever reason, I feel like these types of bosses, they don't scare me as much because, you know, I don't know, maybe it's just because of their form, their appearance, or that they're not really quote-unquote challenge. But nevertheless, though, come on, you can't underestimate the boss. Freeze! Oops. There we go. Oops! No! My timing! But this time is perfect. Stay away. The end. Come on. Oh! Keep placing it wrong. Lee. Come on. Freeze. Gather together. First skill. Explode at the end. Just keep attacking. It's all about the frost energy. Frost damage. Have I been saying energy? Well, I kind of thought of it as energy as it, related to magic, but cross damage, cross damage, cross damage. Gather up, freeze. There we go. Stay back. Get caught in the field. Flee again. The trick is to round them all up properly so that the skills will deal insane damage altogether. Run. Step back for a while. There we go. You all die together. No! Come on, lure them. Lure them! The shields! Parry! Right there. There we are. The end. Right. So I'm ready for my next absolute zero. Now, yep. You can never underestimate bunny power. You can never underestimate bunny power. Bunny power. Bunny power. Bunny power. Run away. Run. Bunny power. Bunny power. Run away. Sneak out here. That sneak. Get back. Sneak. Run away past you. Alright, you stay there while I go through here. Oh, I'm gaining significant damage already. So I'm taking rather. I'll be nicer to Kotori. I'm gonna level her up. Fight this. Ow. Alright, here we go. I absolutely love this. How do I say this? The effect of her energy system. So very super useful. You know, this whole time I've been using Yoshino as and I keep saying that she's a really good support. But come to think about it, I think damage dealing Yoshino is, damage dealing Yoshino is better, in my opinion at least. Although yeah, it takes a lot of time before they actually, bite the dust, but hey, damage dealing Yoshino is pretty good. And what's more, the build wait, time. The build that I'm using for her right now is also pretty significantly good for her damage, because regardless of her skills, if you look at it at a bird's eye view or a bigger picture rather, they're also both for dealing really good damage. And yeah, because I remember there's also some skills that just plainly deal damage, and effects like bleed for Ellen, right? Then you have Yoshino, who deals significant damage while applying really significant debuff effects, which is really good to look for in a perfect character who fits into both roles of a support and a DPS. But the thing is, with my build, I didn't build her basic attacks to the perish. No, I did to the perish to the extreme or final level, because I wanted to prioritize her skills. What? Dang it. Sus. Well, good enough for me. That'll be all from today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.